going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making a little card stand or book stand that has different levels. It's got a stick. It's to hold up the back. It's got a little block up here for the shorter things to keep those stood up nice and tall. Or that, you can put letters, you can put anything in here. And all it is made out of is less than one piece of normal average pallet wood. I found this in my backyard. We're going to do some sanding, some cutting, and some cutting in half. It'll turn out to look like this, really good rustic piece. All you're going to need today is tape, a Sharpie or a pencil, like a 1-inch brad nail, either a table saw or a jigsaw that works, and a chop saw or a jigsaw works too. So let's get to it. Alright, to start it, you're going to look at your pallet wood and you're going to find any imperfections. Just going to take your Sharpie, that's why I recommend Sharpie, so it'll write over everything. And you're just going to mark a line there, make sure there's no holes. And for this first piece, actually first you're going to go cut this off. So you get a nice fresh edge. So once you have your nice fresh straight edge, you are going to measure in 6 3/4 inches. Measure in 6. And I'm going to mark it on the outside of the 3/4, so just cut the inside line. And you're just going to go cut that. Alright, so once you got 6 3/4 of it cut out in the butt, you're gonna start by sanding it, getting those edges nice and sanded, and then you're gonna cut it down the middle as best you can. So let's set up to get sanding. Alright, so now that you got your sander, interesting, you're just gonna start it up. Alright, now that you have it nice and sanded, you're good to go, and you're just going to go to the table saw and you're just going to rip it down the middle. And then once you rip that, that'll be these pieces right here, this front piece. So let's go rip it. Alright, so now that you got those two ripped, you're just going to set these aside. You're going to take back your piece of wood. You should have a fresh cut edge. And you're going to now measure 5 and 15/16. Just 5 and 15/16. I'll just take that over to the miter saw and cut it up. Alright, so now that you have this piece, this one should be 5, and that is about 5, yeah, a little shorter than I wanted to. It's about 5 7/8. That's okay. And you're just going to take it to the sander and sand it up again. If you have like a planer or a drum sander, that would work way better. So now that you got this nice and sanded down, you're going to do the exact same thing and you're going to cut it in half. It's just going to be a little shorter. So now that you got these cut, you're going to set these aside as well. And just for these last little bits and pieces, we got to cut these bottom two. And this one right here, this one that holds it up. And then you can just cut just a little piece off the end of something. for this little tab in here, this little insert that nobody's gonna see. Alright, just get to that, same process. These blocks under here are 6 inches on the butt, and then this little stand is 6.5 inches, and then this little tab right here is 2.5 inches. So just get those and we're ready for the next step. Alright, so once you got your side pieces, your front and back pieces, your little tab, this is the back piece that holds up the whatever you're putting in there, and then the 2 bottom pieces, ready for assembly. So scratch what I said about using a brad nail. We're going to use a stapler instead. I think it just gives it a better look. Alright, so we're first going to start by just kind of laying it out. We're going to put the front and the back pieces inside. I think it looks really good like that. And then these are totally off guess. You just put one down and you put the other down. Just make it look like as good as you can. Again, we're not going for perfection. We'll slide it out a little bit. Alright, so that's those pieces. We're already almost done. You take your side pieces. We're just going to use one. And same thing for over here. Just like so. One. And set it up. Alright, and there's your base. Doesn't really matter what's the front and the back, just whatever side this looks best on. So just say this side right here. And we're just going to take it from the back. We're just going to slide it up just a little bit from the back. And you're just going to take a nail, or and make sure your finger's not in the way. Just send it through. It shouldn't go. I'm going to put 4 in there. That's not going anywhere. And then you got your little tab here. 1, 4. And that's it. This is the first one. Second one. Looks really good. Again, I really like this project. Use it as a phone stand if you want. I don't know why you would. But you could. Use it as a book stand. You can have it straight up and down, or you could put it on top of the tab. Straight up and down, or up on top of the tab. Just like so. And that's it. Now, this is the one we just made. I really like this project. This is good rustic theme. It's not going to tip over. They look pretty awesome too. You barely, look how much leftover you got. This is how much leftover you get from your palette. And you just cut everything in half. Again, you can set a book up. You can put a phone in there. You can do anything you want with it. It's a good little side stand. You put a charger in there. It's pretty cool. That's just about it. That's a fun little gift. I don't know who I'm going to give this to. I just thought it'd be cool to make. So if you guys enjoyed this video, just subscribe if you feel like it. And maybe hit the like. And if you do want to leave a comment about what I should do next. I need suggestions running out. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.